with Tilak and Arti. They will be with us in a short while.
I request Ms. Mansi Kulkarni and Mrs. Apurva Karone to escort the honorable dignitaries to their seats. Put your hands together to welcome them.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Miss, can you please? Oh, that's not needed.
Students.
Yes, but that's not all.
What? Is there something more?
Yes, but wait. Be patient. The magic will mesmerize you. Before that, I request our head boy to escort the chief guest, Mr. Jaideep Bhagat, along with our principal, Reverend Father Simon D'Souza, and our parish priest, Reverend Father Dominic Adam, onto the stage. I also request our college coordinator, Mr. Shalu sir, to enlighten us about our prestigious chief guest, Mr. Jaideep Bhagat, our esteemed guest, and extend a warm welcome to our very dear parents.
A warm and pleasant morning to all present here today. It is indeed a joyful morning for today. We are thrilled to present the talent of our students and proudly announce their achievements. On behalf of our principal, Reverend Father Simon D'Souza, coordinators, staff, and our students, I extend a warm welcome to you all. It gives me an immense pleasure to introduce our multifaceted chief guest, Mr. Jaideep Bhagat, who is the CEO and Director of Filtrum Autocom Private Limited, Pune. Mr. Jaideep Bhagat has completed his bachelor's degree in automobile engineering in 1991. He then proceeded to do his master's in operation management. He has a rich experience of 31 years. He is very much fond of trekking. Also, he is an excellent motorbike rider. He has traveled from Kashmir to Kanyakumari on bike. He also has been actively involved in running a school in Y, Satara district, which is recognized as a school of experimental learning. Bharat Vidyalaya is the name of school. And experimental learning means you all must have seen Three Idiots. So Rancho's school you all must have seen. So like that school is. And that school is up to 10th standard. This school is exclusively for the children of farmers of below poverty line. Mr. Bhagat, with the association of Mr. Niranjan Kirloskar, has taken up the task of the upliftment of these children. So, Mr. Jaideep, it's a pleasure to have you as our chief guest. Thank you so much. We also have our special guest with us. He's a parish priest of St. Anthony Church and also he's a secretary of Pune Diocesan Corporation, Reverend Father Dominic Adams. Welcome, Father. We are glad to have you here. It's a pleasure to welcome to our jubilarian teacher, Mrs. Elizabeth Matthew, who has spent more than 29 years in biology department of junior college section and who had been a role model of students. Many students have taken education from her. I also welcome her family members, Mr. Saju Matthew, and intellectual daughter Ashika also. It's a pleasure to have all of you with us, all our esteemed guests, and especially you all dear parents. Hearty welcome to each one of you. To express our gratitude and appreciation, we would like to felicitate our chief guest, Mr. Jaideep Bhagat, with sapling. I request our dear principal, Reverend Father. I also request Father Simon to felicitate Reverend Father Dominic, who is very instrumental in the construction of this new building. He is the Secretary of Pune Diocesan Corporation Private Limited. Thank you, Father. So, dear parents, sit back, relax, and have a great time. Feel like clapping, you please clap. Normally, पुणेकरांचा एक गुण असतो, काही पुणेकर घरी जाऊन टाळ्या वाजवतात. तर इथं काही तसं वागायचं काही कारण नाही आहे. जेव्हा जेव्हा तुमची मुलं उत्तम परफॉर्मन्स देत आहेत, नक्की टाळ्या वाजवा. तुमचं कौतुक हे त्यांच्यासाठी खूप महत्त्वाचं आहे. जाता जाता आपले चीफ गेस्ट मिस्टर जयदीप भगत, त्यांचं जीवन गाणं 4 ओळ त्यांच्यासाठी या गाण्यातून कायमच मिस्टर जयदीप भगत संदेश देत असतात. साथी ना कारवा है ये तेरा इम्तिहा है, साथी ना कारवा है ये तेरा इम्तिहा है, यूं ही चला चल दिल के सहारे, करती है मंजिल तुझको इशारे, देख कहीं कोई रोक नहीं ले तुझको पुकार रे, ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही, रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के, कांटों पे मिलेंगे साए बहार के, ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Chalu sir. Prayer helps to develop relationship between us and God Almighty, the creator of the universe. So let us feel the presence of the eternal power among us and begin this program with a prayer dance dedicated to God.
उतरा मुझ पर आत्मा पावन, उतरा मुझ पर आत्मा पावन, मन मुझको तू रोशन कर दे मेरी मुझको तू रोशन कर दे हर कदम मेरे सदा हो पावन हर कदम
To the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and charm to life. Music is like an universal language of life. Music touches the heart through the ears. It has the power to act as an energy booster and can counter the effect of stress.
Love is supreme. Joy drives away sadness. To spread love, smile, and cheerfulness, right at the onset of the program, we present the welcome song.
With smile on our face, with love in our hearts, with joy in our life, we welcome you this day. With smile on our face, with love in our hearts, with joy in our life, we welcome you this day. We are glad you are here. We are glad you have come. We are glad you are here. We are glad you have come. 1, 2, 3, let's give a cheer. Yeah, Benvenuta. Hey, hearty welcome, happy welcome, cheerful welcome, great welcome, joyous welcome, gracious welcome, lovely welcome, warm welcome. May God bless you, may He always guide you, may He hold you true, may our wishes all come true. May God bless you, may He always guide you, may He hold you true, may our wishes all come true. We are glad you are here. We are glad you have come. We are glad you are here. We are glad you have come. 1, 2, 3, let's give a cheer. Yeah, Benvenuta. Hey, hearty welcome, happy welcome, cheerful welcome, great welcome, joyous welcome, gracious welcome, lovely welcome, warm welcome.
Beautiful and graceful. Joyce, now that we have welcomed everyone, I can no longer wait to see the magic unfold.
Yes, Doron. Did you forget our theme?
Right, how can I forget? Our theme is about our ethnic and captivating city, Pune.
Exactly. Today we are celebrating Pune, Pune, and Pune. Pune is the cultural capital of Maharashtra, famous for its vibrant culture, tradition, history, lifestyle, and cuisines. Have you heard the famous quote, Pune tithe kai une?
Yes, that's my favorite. It means that Pune lacks nothing.
Exactly. So, which aspect of Pune do you like the most?
The festival. Pune celebrates every festival with lots of excitement and fervor with the tadka of dhol tasha and lejim.
As the theme of our annual day is about Pune, having a performance depicting Pune Tithe Kai Une has to be the highlight of the day.
Our first presentation depicts the rich culture of our beloved city.
Our city has been blessed with people following different traditions and customs.
Let us experience these colorful moments on the stage.
For his higher education. He returns home after 3 years. His family is very excited to meet him, but he doesn't come alone. There is a little surprise for his family. Let's find out what it is.
Mom, Dad, where are you? I have reached already.
Oh, my son Aditya, welcome home. I am so glad to see you after 3 long years. Shobha, come along. Our dear son has come home. You were eagerly waiting for this day.
Archana, my dear sister, how are you? I have missed you so much. I know you have missed me too, but it's not just me who has come today. I have a special surprise for all of you. Sister, please bring one more feta. My friend Chris has accompanied me all the way from America, especially to visit our city.
Oh, Chris, although we have spoken to each other over Skype, it is so good to finally meet you.
I'm glad you came along with Aditya. I did tell him so many times to get you along for a visit. After all, you have been so kind and helpful to him during his stay in US.
I too am glad to accompany Aditya and meet you all.
Come on in. You have had a tiring journey.
This is called Vada. Our family has been staying here since 3 generations. This is a traditional Pune mansion.
Yes, a vada is typically a large building of 2 or more stories with groups of rooms arranged around an open courtyard. They evolved under the reign of Peshwas.
Interesting. I can see a lot of wooden structures around.
This house is almost a century old. As you look around, you will find many things that were used during those days. For instance, the place where you are standing right now is called a courtyard.
Every Puneri Vada has a courtyard which has a well, a Tulsi Vrindavan where we worship goddess Tulsi, who is fondly known as Lakshmi.
This is called a handmill. This was used by the women in the older days to make flour from grains.
उजळून आलं आभाळ रामाच्या पारी उजळून आलं आभाळ रामाच्या पारी अन गाव जागवत आली वासुदेवाची स्वारी गाव जागवत आली वासुदेवाची स्वारी.
Who's this guy?
Hello, my son. I am a Vasudev. I am a Krishna worshipper. I have wandered through villages and towns to help families regain the favors of the dead by singing and surviving on the alms given by the people. God bless you all. Aditya, how was your journey?
Chris, what a pleasant surprise!
Sorry we could not come to the airport to receive you. We were decorating the oxen for the Bailpora.
What is that?
You have arrived on the perfect occasion, Chris. Today, we celebrate Bailpora.
We are traditional farmers. Our forefathers have been into farming and agriculture. Bailpora is a Thanksgiving festival celebrated every year by farmers to acknowledge the importance of bulls and oxen who are a crucial part of agriculture and farming activities.
Though Pune will be a metropolitan city, this festival is celebrated even today in some parts of the district.
What is that? Sounds great. I would love to witness this celebration.
Sure, come, join us.
डौल मोराच्या मानता रे डौल मानता ये ग रामाच्या बाणाचा रे ये ग बाणाचा तन सर्जाची हनम जोडी तन सर्जाची हनम जोडी पुन्हा हुवीत हाती घोडी माझ्या राजार पुन्हा हुवीत हाती घोडी माझ्या राजार दर्तिया बाळाची चाक त्याच्या दुनवेची गाडी धरतिया बाळाची चाक त्याच्या दुनवेची गाडी सुरव्या चंद्राची ओ जोडी सुरव्या चंद्राची ओ जोडी त्याच्या सरगाची रमाडी सरगाची माडी याच्या सरगाची रमाडी सरगाची माडी डौल मोराच्या मानचा रे डौल मानचा ये ग रामाच्या बाणाचा रे ये ग बाणाचा
So, did you like it?
Indeed, it was magnificent to watch all the oxen and bulls decorated in vibrant colors. One of them had such a beautiful carpet of flowers over it.
You will have an opportunity to watch many such celebrations while you are here. Now let's visit my college.
The one, SP College, you did mention it a couple of times.
Yes, the SP College.
Hey, which beat is that?
That's the beat of a tasha, and it's played along with dhol. Appaji Pense of Pune is credited with founding the first dhol tasha pathak in the early 60s as a part of Ganesh Utsav celebration.
Could we see the performance of this band?
You are lucky to have arrived during these 9 days of Ganesh Utsav. We Punekars pride ourselves in the grand celebration of this festival every year since 1893, as it was then that our great freedom fighter Lokmanya Tilak initiated the first public celebration of this Ganesh Chaturthi in our beloved Pune city.
Amazing. It makes me all more curious to watch this show.
Then what are you waiting for? Let's go.
There is such a huge number of people walking. Who are they and where are they going?
I think it must be the Pandharpur Wari. They are going on a pilgrim walk of 21 days to honor one of our gods, Vithoba. They start their journey from Alandi and Dehu, the villages around Pune. This tradition is more than 800 years old.
Unbelievable. I want to see this old age tradition.
Absolutely, here it is.
चालतो रे तुझी वाट रात्रंदिनी घेतला पावला दिवसा काळ घोषातून साध येते तुझी धावते वैष्णवाला दिशा वैष्णवांची उभी पंढरी आज नादावली तुझे नाव ओटी तुझे रूप ध्यानी जीवाला तुझी आस गा लागली जरी बाप साऱ्या जगाचा परी तू आम्हाला कराची विठुबावली
Hey, which show is this? I just saw many Indian dances.
Oh, this is Shaniwar Wada Dance Festival. It's been hosted every year since 2001.
And which dance is this?
This is called Lavani. This dance form originated in Maharashtra during the 18th and 19th century AD. The Lavani dancers were patronized by Maratha lords and kings for their entertainment.
Quite amusing. Let's watch this Lavani.
कुठून तरी आला अन भुलला माझ्या गोऱ्या रंगाला मी म्हणलं करू ना ग स्थान अशी लावली मी कैकांची वाट मोठ्या मोठ्याची केली मी दैना मोठ्या मोठ्याची केली मी दैना दैना दैना
कोण आहेस ग तू?
मला म्हणते तू पुण्याची मैना, मला म्हणते तू पुण्याची मैना. कशान सख्या सजना सांग लुक लुक नारा देवा वनवा जिव्हारे घर आता नार नट खट नट खट अवखळ तोऱ्याची धरणी ताठी नखऱ्याची अशी लचकत मुरडत झुलवत आलेली नाजूक छम छम घुंगराची बाण नजरात लागेली अवतरली सुंदरा रात रंगीरती रंगुली सास शिनगार हालेउली सूर तालात मी दंगुली आले तारांगणी चंद्रा.
I just have 3 words for this splendid act. Entertainment, entertainment, entertainment. I cannot tell you, Aditya, how much I have fallen in love with this city.
Dada, see what mom and dad gave me.
That's incredible. Did you just say, Chris, that your first day has been amazing? Wait till you see this. What I have in my hands are the tickets to Savai Gandharva Sangeet Mahotsav.
Savai Gan? What, bro? I don't get it.
Wait, Dada, let me answer this. The Savai Gandharva Sangeet Mahotsav is an annual Indian classical music festival held in Pune since 1953.
I swear, there wouldn't have been a better way to end this day other than watching a live performance of a music festival.
Are you too excited to watch this performance?
Then come, join us for this live performance.
युवती मनादारुण रणरुचिर प्रेमस झाले युवती मनादारुण रणरुचिर प्रेमस केले रणभजना संसारी असे
Marvelous journey of the historicity of Pune.
Today, we have in our midst our very own teacher, Mrs. Elizabeth Matthew, who has served this institution for 29 years with sincerity and dedication. I now call upon our jubilarian, Mrs. Elizabeth Matthew, and our principal, Reverend Father Simon D'Souza, onto the stage. We request Father to felicitate our jubilarian. I request our head boy to kindly escort Father and Elizabeth Miss onto the stage.
My dear parents and students, we are very happy to felicitate here Mrs. Elizabeth Matthew. Mrs. Elizabeth Matthew is a senior most teacher, and after Shalu sir, she takes care of the discipline, the academics of the section. A round of applause to her as she celebrates 25 years of her service. Yes.
We are very eager to listen few words from our chief guest. I am profoundly delighted to invite our honorable chief guest, Mr. Jaideep Bhagat, to express a few words and grace this occasion.
Once again, a good morning everyone. That's the spirit of Punekar and the Vidyabhavan parents and staff. So precisely today, like for me there is no word, and I went back to my school days. Before I said, because I'm born and brought up from Pune, precisely a Narayanpet, hardcore Punekar. So the culture and the kind of the creativity and then culture shows by the students, the friends, it was amazing, And I went back to my school days. I'm from Vimlabai Garware, Pune, Deccan Gymkhana. And I used to play in the Dandiya for 5 years with Dagdu Shet Halwai. So from standard 5th to standard 10th. So I was very lucky to be part of this today's function, that's annual day for this Vidyabhavan school and junior college. But I can't express any more, but really part of Wari, part of Lavani, and I am taking a part of Wari even today, today itself. So I generally walk from Alandi to Pune every years, nowadays as well. So the Pune culture, it has been evident here, and really thank you for the college and the school inviting me here. Other are required definitely to guide, but people who contribute, and we appreciate them all the time. And without people, without team, there is no success what we understand. And this is what the team, this is what the parents, students, everyone, whosoever it is, willing to support this school. And we will be able to see a success hereafter as well for a Vidyabhavan and junior college. And I will be a part of this success. I can contribute. I'm ready to contribute as on behalf of my individual family, from my company, and definitely we will discuss more in detail, because we wanted to contribute for the education as a first priority under social corporate responsibilities, and we will definitely. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, and really appreciate your efforts, and thank you once again.
Sixth largest metropolitan city in India and second largest city in Maharashtra after Mumbai. Once the hometown of the Marathas and a center of power for the Maratha Empire, this city has seen various historical events right up to India's freedom struggle.
Very true. The presence of numerous monuments in Pune links to its glorious past. So let's relive some of the greatest historical moments that every Punekar is proud of through the upcoming act that takes us on an amazing journey of the historicity of Pune.
नमस्कार, सलाम वालेकुम, कसा काय? बरे आहे ना? I am Monty, your guide for the day.
Good morning, Mr. Monty. Thank you for accepting our last minute booking.
Hi, Mr. Monty. Nice to meet you.
Hello, everyone. Finally, happy to meet you, Chris. Welcome to Pune.
Same here. So excited to see Pune and learn about its glorious past.
Of course, and here I am. Let me take you all for a Pune darshan and give you a glimpse of this beautiful historical city.
Wow, Pune is on.
Is it Pune or Pune?
Chris, the city was earlier called Punaudi, and gained importance as the capital of Bhosle Marathas in the 7th century. Am I right, Mr. Monty?
Right, and talking of the Maratha power, the most prominent name that comes to our mind is that of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, the founder of the Maratha power. Our first destination is the Lal Mahal, the residence of Shivrai and his mother Jijabai.
So Shivaji married his ancestors were rulers of Pune?
No, Chris. Maloji Bhosle, who was Shivrai's grandfather, was given Pune as one of his jagirs for his services by the Nizam Shah of Ahmednagar.
Let's go back in history and tell you more about this great Maratha ruler.
Shahaji Bhosle, the son of Maloji Bhosle and the father of Shivrai, also got Pune as one of his jagirs for his services. Shahaji married Jijabai. Their son Shivrai was born on 19th Feb 1630 AD at Shivneri Fort in Pune district. It is said that Jijabai had prayed for a son to be born who could lead the Marathas one day. Her joy knew no bounds when Shivrai was born. In 1680 AD, Shri Shahaji Bhosle built the Lal Mahal for his wife Jijabai and son Shivaji. Shivrai spent his childhood in Lal Mahal. He played with the Mavala's children various games and also got trained under the leadership of Dadaji Kundev, the guardian of Shivaji Maharaj and the head of the Pune Jagir. He taught Shivrai skills like archery, sword fighting, horse riding, dandapatta, etc. His mother, Jijabai, taught him about Swarajya and raised him to be a warrior. Shivrai turned out to be a born leader from a very young age. By the time he was 15, he had accumulated a band of faithful soldiers from the Marvel region who later aided in his early conquests and realized his dream for Swaraj.
Chris, let me tell you the interesting surgical strike that Shivrai planned and executed against the Mughals.
What? What are you saying? A surgical strike 400 years back?
The growing popularity of Shivaji Maharaj was a cause of concern for the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. So, he sent Shaista Khan, his trusted general, to crush Shivaji Maharaj. Shaista Khan came with a huge army and invaded Pune, ravaged the surrounding areas and encamped Shivaji's own home, the Lal Mahal. The Marathas could not do anything. Shivaji Maharaj was greatly disturbed. He planned a daring attack against Shaista Khan. On 5th April 1663, Shivaji, along with a few trusted soldiers, entered Pune along with a marriage procession. Shivaji and the Mavalas were disguised so the Mughals could not recognize them. As soon as they reached Lal Mahal, they got ready for the attack. It was the month of Ramzan. The Mughal soldiers were all tired and sleepy after the day's fast. Shivaji was aware of every nook and corner of Lal Mahal. He entered Lal Mahal through the kitchen and took the Mughal army who were resting inside by surprise. There were sudden screams and shouts. Shaista Khan tried to escape through the window. Shivaji reached his chamber just in time and managed to cut his forefingers. Shaista Khan then ran away to Aurangabad. Shivaji Maharaj once again proved his bravery and leadership qualities. It is one of the most daring acts of the medieval history.
That's amazing. What a daring act.
A display of great courage, intelligence, and excellent execution. I salute this great warrior. Where are we heading next?
We will be heading towards Sihagarh Fort, an iconic fort that has an incredible historical past.
The fort was also called Kondhana. The fort had been the site of many such battles, but the most notable battle was the Battle of Siaghad. It came to be known as Siaghad due to great Maratha Sardar, Tanaji Malusare.
Sounds interesting. Who was Tanaji Malusare? Tell me something more about him.
Subedar Tanaji Malusare was a superior general and a man of iron will in the army of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and also one of his dearest friends. He is most popularly remembered for the Battle of Sihagarh in 1670, where he fought against the Mughal fort keeper Udayban Rathod, a formidable Rajput warrior, until his last breath.
Malusare's martyrdom paved the way for his men to fight with renewed vigor, fueled by their rage, and defeat the enemy that outnumbered them vastly.
In 1665, the Treaty of Purandar required Shivaji Maharaj to give up the Maratha fort Kondhana to the Mughals. Kondhana, located near Pune, was one of the most heavily fortified and strategically placed, such that it was all but impenetrable. The very capable commander Udaybhan Rathore was given the charge of the fort. The idea of Mughals taking control of the fort was deeply disturbing and enraging to Shivaji Maharaj's mother, Rajmata Jijabai. The conquest was considered virtually impossible, but her decision was made. So, Shivra entrusted this impossible task to Tanaji, the only man he could think capable of to accomplish this dangerous mission, that is, to reconquer the fort Kondhana at any cost. Tanaji rallied his troops of 1,000 Marvels and marched towards the fort. The siege by Tanaji's men was laid from the south side of the fort, where there was only a deep cliff and no guards.
भवानी के वीरों उठाना भुजा को सत्याग्नि को मस्तक सजा लो स्वाहा हो शत्रु प्रचंड मचा दो
कौन हो तुम? मुक्का मुमरट। नाउ सूबेदार तानाजी मालुसरे।
तुम्हारी जानिसारी और वफादारी से बेहद खुश हैं। इसीलिए हम तुम्हें कोंढाना का किलेदार
घमंड से चलो ना डरो ना घिरो काट सबको दिल से जीत की ओर चलो घमंड की पुकार है डरो ना डरो दल दल में लहू के बढ़ चलो घमंड ही तेरे शीश का शिकार है चीन शीश सबके बढ़ चलो घमंड से चलो ना डरो ना घिरो
Maratha's impossible victory did not result in the celebration. Shivaji Maharaj was deeply saddened by the loss of his beloved commander and childhood friend. He renamed the fort as Siaghad, which means the Lion Fort. He has been noted to have famously said, Gad ala, pan siha gela. The fort is captured, but the lion is dead.
In memory of this great sacrifice, a bust of Tanaji Malusare was established on this fort.
Truly amazing. Tanaji's heroic sacrifice truly deserves an honor like this.
Chris, are you a Bollywood fan?
Of course, man. A huge fan. Especially for Deepika Padukone and Priyanka Chopra.
Then you must have definitely watched the blockbuster movie Bajirao Mastani.
He has watched it so many times that at times he thinks he's Peshwa Bajirao riding the horse and kicks me in his sleep.
Then you will love to see our next destination, the Shaniwar Wada. The Shaniwar Wada is derived from two Marathi words, Shaniwar meaning Saturday and Wada meaning a residential complex.
There's an interesting story that says Shrimant Peshwa Bajirao once saw a rabbit chasing the dog in this place. Taking the inspiration from this, Shaniwar Wada was built, a place that would never see defeat.
This palace was the greatest seat of power of the Peshwas of the Maratha Empire till 1818.
Peshwa Bajirao I was born in a very prominent Maratha family. He was considered as one of the best Indian cavalry generals and statesmen who never lost a single battle. Shaniwar Wada was the headquarters of the Peshwas. Peshwa Bajirao I laid the ceremonial foundation of his own residence, Shaniwar Wada, on Saturday, 10 January 1730. Bajirao entrusted the responsibility of building the palace to his younger brother, Chimaji Appa, who built the most exquisite and magnificent palace ever. The main gate is known as Dilli Gate. Other smaller gates include the Khidki Darwaza, Ganpati Gate, the Narayan Gate, and the Mastani Gate. Mastani was the second wife of Peshwa Bajirao I. Mastani lived for some time with Bajirao at his palace of Shaniwar Wada. The marriage was not accepted by the Peshwa family. Bajirao later built a separate residence for Mastani at Kothur in 1734, some distance away from Shaniwar Wada.
Namaskar. Salam Walaikum. Kasa काय? बरे आहे ना? I am Monty, your guide for the day.
Good morning, Mr. Monty. Thank you for accepting our last minute booking.
Hi, Mr. Monty. Nice to meet you.
Hello everyone. Finally, happy to meet you, Chris. Welcome to Pune.
Same here. So excited to see Pune and learn about its glorious past.
Of course, and here I am. Let me take you all for a Pune darshan and give you a glimpse of this beautiful historical city.
Wow, Pune is on.
Is it Pune or Pune?
Chris, the city was earlier called Punaudi, and gained importance as the capital of Bhosle Marathas in the 7th century. Am I right, Mr. Monty?
Right, and talking of the Maratha Pa, the most prominent name that comes to our mind is that of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, the founder of the Maratha Pa. Our first destination is the Lal Mahal, the residence of Shivrai and his mother Jijabai.
So Shivaji Maharaj's ancestors were rulers of Pune?
No, Chris. Maloji Bhosle, who was Shivrai's grandfather, was given Pune as one of his jagirs for his services by the Nizam Shah of Ahmednagar.
Let's go back in history and tell you more about this great Maratha ruler.
Shahaji Bhosle, the son of Maloji Bhosle and the father of Shivrai, also got Pune as one of his jagirs for his services. Shahaji married Jijabai. Their son Shivrai was born on 19th Feb 1630 AD at Shivneri Fort in Pune district. It is said that Jijabai had prayed for a son to be born who could lead the Marathas one day. Her joy knew no bounds when Shivrai was born.
त्याच्या पायी घुंगरवाळा राजसरुपड डोळा
पण पावन सुख तो सारा लिंगलोळ उतरागल लवकर दुष्करागल बाळा राजसरुपण डोई टोपण पावन सुख तो सारा लिंगलोळ उतरागल लवकर दुष्करागल बाळा कौसल्यचा रावणचा लाल यशोदेचा सुलभा पाळणा पाळणा पाळ शिवाजीचा सुलभा पाळणा पाळणा पाळ शिवाजीचा.
In 1680 AD, Shri Shahaji Bhosle built the Lal Mahal for his wife Jijabai and son Shivaji. Shivrai spent his childhood in Lal Mahal. He played with the Mavla's children various games and also got trained under the leadership of Dadaji Kundev, the guardian of Shivaji Maharaj and the head of the Pune Jagir. He taught Shivrai skills like archery, sword fighting, horse riding, dandapatta, etc. His mother, Jijabai, taught him about Swarajya and raised him to be a warrior. Shivrai turned out to be a born leader from a very young age. By the time he was 15, he had accumulated a band of faithful soldiers from the Marvel region who later aided in his early conquests and realized his dream for Swaraj.
Chris, let me tell you the interesting surgical strike that Shivrai planned and executed against the Mughals.
What? What are you saying? A surgical strike 400 years back?
The growing popularity of Shivaji Maharaj was a cause of concern for the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. So, he sent Shasta Khan, his trusted general, to crush Shivaji Maharaj. Shasta Khan came with a huge army and invaded Pune, ravaged the surrounding areas and encamped Shivaji's own home, the Lal Mahal. The Marathas could not do anything. Shivaji Maharaj was greatly disturbed. He planned a daring attack against Shasta Khan. On 5th April 1663, Shivaji, along with a few trusted soldiers, entered Pune along with a marriage procession. Shivaji and the Mavalas were disguised so the Mughals could not recognize them. As soon as they reached Lal Mahal, they got ready for the attack. It was the month of Ramzan. The Mughal soldiers were all tired and sleepy after the day's fast. Shivaji was aware of every nook and corner of Lal Mahal. He entered Lal Mahal through the kitchen and took the Mughal army who were resting inside by surprise. There were sudden screams and shouts. Shasta Khan tried to escape through the window. Shivaji reached his chamber just in time and managed to cut his forefingers. Shasta Khan then ran away to Aurangabad. Shivaji Maharaj once again proved his bravery and leadership qualities. It is one of the most daring acts of the medieval history.
That's amazing. What a daring act.
A display of great courage, intelligence, and excellent execution. I salute this great warrior. Where are we heading next?
We will be heading towards Sinhagad Fort, an iconic fort that has an incredible historical past.
The fort was also called Kondhana. The fort had been the site of many such battles, but the most notable battle was the Battle of Siaghad. It came to be known as Siaghad due to great Maratha Sardar, Tanaji Malusare.
Sounds interesting. Who was Tanaji Malusare? Tell me something more about him.
Subedar Tanaji Malusare was a superior general and a man of iron will in the army of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and also one of his dearest friends. He is most popularly remembered for the Battle of Sihagarh in 1670, where he fought against the Mughal fort keeper Udayban Rathod, a formidable Rajput warrior, until his last breath.
Malusare's martyrdom paved the way for his men to fight with renewed vigor, fueled by their rage, and defeat the enemy that outnumbered them vastly.
In 1665, the Treaty of Purandar required Shivaji Maharaj to give up the Maratha fort Kondhana to the Mughals. Kondhana, located near Pune, was one of the most heavily fortified and strategically placed, such that it was all but impenetrable. The very capable commander, Udayban Rathod, was given the charge of the fort. The idea of Mughals taking control of the fort was deeply disturbing and enraging to Shivaji Maharaj's mother, Rajmata Jijabai. The conquest was considered virtually impossible, but her decision was made. So, Shivra entrusted this impossible task to Tanaji, the only man he could think capable of to accomplish this dangerous mission, that is, to reconquer the fort Kondhana at any cost. Tanaji rallied his troops of 1,000 Marvels and marched towards the fort. The siege by Tanaji's men was laid from the south side of the fort, where there was only a deep cliff and no guards.
भवानी के वीरों उठाना भुजा को सत्याग्नि को मस्तक सजा लो स्वाहा हो शत्रु प्रचंड बचा दो
कौन हो तुम? मुक्का मुमरट। नाउ सूबेदार तानाजी मालुसरे।
तुम्हारी जानिसारी और वफादारी से बेहद खुश हैं। इसीलिए हम तुम्हें कोंढाना का किलेदार
घमंड से चलो ना डरो ना घिरो काट सबको दिल से जीत की यो चलो घमंड की पुकार है डरो ना डरो दल दल में लहू के बढ़ चलो घमंड ही तेरे शीश का शिकार है चीन शीश सबक बढ़ चलो घमंड से चलो ना डरो ना घिरो
Maratha's impossible victory did not result in the celebration. Shivaji Maharaj was deeply saddened by the loss of his beloved commander and childhood friend. He renamed the fort as Siagarh, which means the Lion Fort. He has been noted to have famously said, Gad Ala, पण सिंह गेला. The fort is captured, but the lion is dead.
In memory of this great sacrifice, a bust of Tanaji Malusare was established on this fort.
Truly amazing. Tanaji's heroic sacrifice truly deserves an honor like this.
Chris, are you a Bollywood fan?
Of course, man. A huge fan. Especially for Deepika Padukone and Priyanka Chopra.
Then you must have definitely watched the blockbuster movie Bajirao Mastani.
He has watched it so many times that at times he thinks he's Peshwa Bajira riding the horse and kicks me in his sleep.
Then you will love to see our next destination, the Shaniwar Wada. The Shaniwar Wada is derived from two Marathi words, Shaniwar meaning Saturday and Wada meaning a residential complex.
There's an interesting story that says Shrimant Peshwa Bajirao once saw a rabbit chasing the dog in this place. Taking the inspiration from this, Shaniwar Wada was built, a place that would never see defeat.
This palace was the greatest seat of power of the Peshwas of the Maratha Empire till 1818.
Peshwa Bajirao I was born in a very prominent Maratha family. He was considered as one of the best Indian cavalry generals and statesmen who never lost a single battle. Shaniwar Wada was the headquarters of the Peshwas. Peshwa Bajirao I laid the ceremonial foundation of his own residence, Shaniwar Wada, on Saturday, 10 January 1730. Bajirao entrusted the responsibility of building the palace to his younger brother, Chimaji Appa, who built the most exquisite and magnificent palace ever. The main gate is known as Dilli Gate. Other smaller gates include the Khidki Darwaza, Ganpati Gate, the Narayan Gate, and the Mastani Gate. Mastani was the second wife of Peshwa Bajirao I. Mastani lived for some time with Bajirao at his palace of Shaniwar Wada. The marriage was not accepted by the Peshwa family. Bajirao later built a separate residence for Mastani at Kothur in 1734, some distance away from Shaniwar Wada. Kashibai was the first wife of Peshwa Bajirao I. She had 4 sons, including Nana Sahib and Raghunath Rao. Kashibai looked after the administration of Shaniwar Wada. The palace was always vibrant with various activities. Festivals were celebrated with great pomp and glory. More than 1,000 people lived in this great historic palace.
Gapori pinga, gapori pinga, gapori pinga. Mala pingyani mala bola mili raat ghala mili pori pinga.
Oh, how I wish this palace was still existing and I had an opportunity to live in a splendid place.
Same here. but I would not dare to stay in the night.
What? Why?
Because it is haunted.
What? What are you saying? That's scary.
Well, there is no evidence to it. Some believe it's just a rumor. Let's listen to its horrific past.
On 30th August 1773, the grandson of Peshwa Bajirao I, that is Peshwa Narayan Rao, the ruling Peshwa, was brutally assassinated on the orders of his uncle Raghunath Rao. The commander of the palace, Guard Sumer Singh Gardi, entered the palace with his men. He headed to the hall. He ensured that they hacked to death 10 palace servants and the Peshwas.
A popular legend has it that Narayan Rao's ghost still cries for help. Kaka Amala Vatsva on full moon nights in Shaniwarwada. The fort itself was largely destroyed in 1828 by an unexplained fire, but the surviving structures are now maintained as a tourist site.
I now understand why Shaniwarwada is the main tourist attraction in Pune.
Hey, look, I think there are school friends, Shreya and Sandra. Hey.
Hi Aditya. Hi Rehan. How are you both doing? Wow, it's been a decade since we have last seen each other.
Oh yes, it's so good to see you both after such a long time. Hey Chris, meet our school friends, Shreya and Sandra.
Hi, pleasure to meet you.
So what brings you all here?
We are taking Chris on a historical tour around Pune, and we are heading to the famous Safikar Wada,
The ancestral home of the young trio and revolutionaries, the Chafekar brothers.
Why don't you both join us? Let us assume that we are still in school and it's our history period.
Cool. Do you remember, Rehan? Practically how in every history period, our teacher would begin the class by asking Aditya a question on the previous taught topic?
You know, Chris, Aditya, though brilliant in studies, was very naughty in class. His parents were often called to school by all the teachers who ever taught him.
School days were the best days of my life. Anyways, let's focus on the history of Pune.
Let me tell you about the great revolutionaries, the Chafekar siblings.
During late 1896, a dreaded disease of plague had struck Pune, and by early 1897, the disease had spread critically. In February 1897 alone, there were 657 deaths reportedly due to plague. About half of the city's population had left it. The government set up a special plague committee in March that year to handle the menace and control the spread of the disease. It was chaired by an Indian Civil Service (ICS) officer, W.C. Rand. The commission appointed more than 800 officers and soldiers on duty in Pune rather than employing doctors for the job of implementing the measures. The measures included entry into the house forcefully, examination of its occupants, including women, taking them to segregation camps, and preventing people affected with plague. The Safikar brothers were the Indian revolutionary who were involved in the assassination of W.C. Rand, the British Plague Commissioner of Pune.
आणि अशातच पुण्यात प्लेगने थैमान घातले तर दुसरीकडे रँड सारखा राक्षस जनतेला छळून मारतोय. या सूड भावनेतूनच चाफेकर बंधू चिडण्याला बाळकृष्ण हरी नावाला 2 बंधू घेतले संगतीला कुळ गोत्र ठेवले बाजूला. क्षत्रिय धर्म स्वीकारीला सुरुवात केली कसरतीला रक्ताचं पाणी करण्याला रातंदिस कळना त्याला 8 मैल मजल मारण्याला उंच उडी लांब खेळण्याला तलवार होती कमरेला पिस्तुलाचा बंदोबस्त झाला हो धीर राम रे जी 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 जी. आणि दिवस ठरला 22 जून 1897. इंग्लंडच्या राणीच्या अमृत महोत्सवाचा दिवस उगवलाय. अनायसे संधी चालूनच आली आहे. तेव्हा घाव घालायचाच असे ठरले.
Rand was taken to Sassoon Hospital where he succumbed to his injuries on 3rd July 1897.
The Chafika brothers were arrested and executed, but the assassination of Mr. Rand gave an impetus to the revolutionary movement for India's freedom.
This was in the first case of militant nationalism in India after 1857 revolt.
That's truly an inspiring event.
There are so many unsung and unheard freedom fighters who have contributed in a freedom struggle.
Hey, if I'm not mistaken, this road leads us to airport. I remember clearly during our arrival.
Yes, Chris, you are right. This road does lead to the airport, but we are heading to Yeroda jail on the same route.
Friends, this is the famous Yeroda jail of Pune city. The Yeroda jail was witness to the historic Pune Pact. On 24th September 1932, the Pune Pact was signed between Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and Mahatma Gandhi in the Yeroda Central Jail, Pune.
The Yeroda Central Jail, built in 1871 by the British, has housed many freedom fighters, including Mahatma Gandhi, who was jailed for several years during India's freedom struggle. In January 1932, Gandhiji was arrested and put in the Yeroda jail by the British government. He was disappointed by the second roundtable conference that was held in London. The British Prime Minister Ramsay MacDonald announced the Communal Award. The Communal Award of August 4, 1932, a proposal by the British government, would allot seats in the various legislatures of India to the different communities in an effort to resolve the various tensions between communal interests. Gandhiji was against some provisions of the Communal Award, particularly the separate electorates for the depressed classes. Since he thought it would dissect the Hindu society, he started a fast in jail.
The leader of depressed classes, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, however, was in favor of the separate electorates for the depressed classes. He supported the proposal, believing it would allow Dalits to advance their interests. Though in prison, Gandhiji announced a fast unto death. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar refused to abandon his support for separate electorates until Gandhiji was near death. As public pressure was building on Gandhiji to end the fast because of his deteriorating health, a settlement was made between Gandhiji and Dr. Ambedkar. Gandhiji ended his fast after signing the Pune Pact with Dr. Ambedkar and Madan Mohan Malviya on behalf of the caste Hindus in the jail on September 24, 1932.
The agreement was signed under a mango tree. The officials have still preserved the tree as well as the room where Gandhiji completed his term, which is called Gandhi Yard.
Oh, wow. You took me on a journey from the great Maratha ruler, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, to the Peshwas, right up to the British era.
The list of historical sites doesn't end here. There are still many more things to cover up in a Pune Darshan.
Physically, it would not be possible to cover up so many places in a day. So, let me give you all a virtual glimpse of some of the historical places in Pune.
Oh, wow. Pune is truly an historical city. I must thank you, my dear friends, for taking me in for an enjoyable tour.
Fabulous performance.
Vidyabhavan School not only focuses on students excelling in academics but also encourages participation in various co-curricular activities. To present and highlight the various activities and achievements of the school, I now call upon our principal, Reverend Father Simon D'Souza, to present the school report.
After 3 years, we are coming together here. 29 September 2019 was our last gathering, and then we were supposed to be having for 2020, but you know, the pandemic started, and many activities were on hold, and all the academics were carried out online. So after 3 years, we thought to have this annual day, but again, not on a large scale, because we wanted to spend little so that something big happens and comes up, that is the building. But still we wanted to have this particular annual day, and we are thinking of the topic, what shall be? But what shall that particular topic be? Then we thought, our people go abroad for tourism. They go to different parts of our country, different parts of Maharashtra. We thought we must know our Pune well. Our Pune is not less. It is rich with regard to the culture, with regard to the history, and with regard to the education. Therefore, Pune is rightly called Pune Vidyeche Maherghar. Pune Tite Kai Une. Yes? So with that particular theme, we have tried to bring little before you. So much is there, but still we went on cut shorting, Teachers are not happy, but finally we had to because it was taking time. So this morning, my dear parents and teachers and students, I'm very happy to present to you the report for the academic year 2020, 21, 22, because it's a combined report of few activities that we couldn't carry out during the past year due to the pandemic. A very good morning and a warm welcome to all assembled here. Vidyabhavan School belongs to the Pune Diocesan Educational Society. It is a permanently unaided Christian minority school with its motto, Knowledge Enlightens. Our Junior College of Science is aided school, and it is funded by the government of Maharashtra. The current section-wise strength of the school from pre-primary to junior college is as follows. Pre-primary, we have 325 students. Primary, 521 students. High school, 791 students. Junior college, 165 students. So total strength of Vidyabhavan is 1,802. The school at the moment follows SSC curriculum. It is now in a transitional phase, switching from SSC to CBSE pattern. Affiliation is awaited. However, it will be a CBSE school only if we receive affiliation. Otherwise, it will be a third division of SSC board. But the current updates we have, just few days back, we have received these updates that our application for the CBSE affiliation is accepted by the CBSE board and the process is on. So currently we are following the CBSE pattern of syllabus up to the primary section, that is class 4, and gradually this particular syllabus will be carried forward. The foundation of the new building was laid on 14 June 2021 by His Lordship Bishop Thomas Dabre, the Bishop of Pune Diocese. The construction of new building is nearing completion. The completion is expected in March 2023. It might get over by month of May 2023 at the latest. During the pandemic, solar panels were installed on the terrace above the library. This makes our school eco-friendly. The nursery section was started last year, 2021, as per the requirement of new national educational policy. The classrooms were made child-friendly by painting the classrooms with cartoon characters and educational information and e-learning. A new subject, German, has been introduced in the curriculum for the students of Standard 8 from this academic year. We have one division of Hindi-German composite and second division Hindi complete. The German teacher, Mrs. Shilpa Rege, is well qualified as per the requirements of the education department. The subject will be gradually introduced up to Standard 10 by natural growth. The school band is introduced this year in the school, and Mr. Dalvi is the band master. Mr. Aaron Arukyaswamy has been appointed as a music teacher to conduct music classes from LKG to Standard 6. Apart from these, sports coaches for various sports have also been appointed by the school, the sports like cricket, football, basketball, etc. Sports camps are also held during the Diwali and summer vacations. The new academic year began on 15 June 2022. Orientation program was conducted for the staff and also for the students of HSC and SSC to initiate them into the new academic year. Our school has maintained the tradition of scoring 100% results at the SSC and HSC levels. We have the rankers here: Siddhi Kate, Girish Kohli, I. Raju, Beauty Singh, Diya Kantak, and Uday Malkar from junior college section. And we have the rankers of high school: Ria Oswal with 97.8%, Vishaka Mate 97.2%, and Anush remained 96.8%. The month of September extended a warm welcome to the students of Standard 11, and orientation program was conducted for them along with their parents. A variety of inter-house and inter-class competitions like writing skills, elocution, debates, charts making, model making, mind mapping, various subjects, quizzes, singing, dancing, etc. are regularly conducted to give boost to the creative abilities of the students at the school and junior college level. Many activities were conducted during the course of the year, like International Yoga Day, COVID vaccination drive, Grandparents' Day, Prabhat Fairy, Children's Day, Science Day. The school also participates in many competitive exams like Olympiads, scholarships, elementary and intermediate drawing exams, maths and science exams. The past 2 years of the pandemic gave a new experience to all of us. Classes were conducted online, so were the exams. It was a totally different experience for students and teachers alike. Our teachers made themselves tech savvy, learning new skills. Some of our senior teachers retired while a few new teachers were appointed in the high school. Our coordinator, Mrs. Alfonso Thomas, retired in September 2020 after a long dedicated service, along with our senior teacher, Mrs. Anita Brito, Mrs. Rekha Joneja, and our librarian, Mr. Prakash Talekar. Also, our support staff, Mr. Raju Zakelu and Ms. Rukmini Manelu, got retired. Our new coordinator, Mrs. Nancy Coutinho, was appointed in December 2020. A new librarian, Mr. Sagar Devkar, was appointed in June 2021. Apart from them, many new teachers were appointed in the high school section, namely Ms. Maria Sunaune, Mrs. Lucia Vaz, the support staff, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Andrew, Mrs. Lilia James, Mrs. Ashwini Gaikwad. This is the support staff appointed from the academic year, June 2021. Some classes have finished their class picnics while other classes' picnics are awaited. The parents and students of Standard 10 were invited for a seminar conducted in our school by Rotarian Mr. Shantanu Deshpande on careers in science and technology. He gave an insight to the various options students have in all three streams, arts, science, and commerce. An inter-school carol singing competition was organized by St. Joseph's High School, Gorpudi, and our school bagged the second prize. The other achievements, many of our students participated in various competitions held at local, state, national, and even international levels. Some of the achievers are as follows. Shreya Shah of 8th A achieved the second position in the national level Bharatanatyam dance competition held in May 2022. Ankit Gaware of 10th A represented the Maharashtra state team under 15 national championship and secured a runners-up position. Akshaya Patil of Standard 10 played basketball at the district level. Currently, she is attending the national camp. She gets to represent Maharashtra state at the national level. Swamini Sawant of Standard 7 was the winner at the 10th PAMA India Abacus and Mental Arithmetic National Competition. Our cricket team was selected for an international cricket tournament held at Chennai by the Cricket Association of Tamil Nadu. In the month of August 2022, it saw the participation of 8 other international teams under 17 category. Around 8 players from our school were selected to represent Maharashtra. Some players got trophies for batting, bowling, and for being an all-rounders. Avni Gopale of Standard 6 secured first rank in the international abacus competition. She has been selected for the international abacus competition to be held at South Korea. She is the only student from India to get this scholarship. Kaustup Rathod of Standard 12 was selected for the Maharashtra Cricket Premier League. Chinmay Jagtap of Standard 12 was selected for skating at the state level. She got qualified for the national level and won at the national level. Swarit Deshmukh of Standard 5 bagged a number of medals in rink skating races organized by Skating Association of Pune. He bagged 2 silver medals and 1 gold in 500 meters, 3 laps road race, 1 lap road race, and 5 laps 1,000-meter rink race. He has won a bronze medal at the state level. Our standard 9 and 10 students are being selected for training at Rahul Dravid Cricket Coaching Academy at Bangalore. Uday Dhangar of Standard 9 represented Pune in the District Wrestling Championship in 65 kilo category. He secured the second place and will now play for the state. And now our girls are just out. They couldn't attend this annual day. Some of the participants are still away. Under 17 college team, girls team, yesterday they played, today they are playing for the 3rd position. And our girls from high school section have reached the final, and today they are playing there for Zilla Parishad matches. Let us pray that they win the title. We are thankful to the parents for sponsoring scholarship to the deserving students. We highly appreciate if more parents and well-wishers come forward to sponsor more scholarships. The school will always be indebted to the parents for their contribution to the new upcoming building. My humble request to all those parents who haven't yet contributed to come forward with their financial help at the earliest towards this Herculean task of the new building. Also, I appeal to those who have already contributed to contribute a little more if they can. My dear parents, once again, I take this opportunity to thank you for your cooperation, and I'm sure with your support and enthusiastic response of the students and also cooperation of the teachers, our school will continue to grow to greater heights. I'd like to end my report with a quote. We learned about gratitude and humility. We learned about gratitude and humility that so many of you had a hand in success. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Father. Now it's time to felicitate our meritorious and hardworking students in the various fields. I now request Mrs. Alice Martin to kindly take over.
Thank you. And I invite our parish priest, Father Dominic Adams, and our principal on the stage to felicitate our meritorious students. Kindly come up on the stage. Kindly put your hands together and welcome. We now start with the HSC students. The scholarship goes to Ms. Beluse Rajasa, the Uttam Singh Wadhwa Memorial Scholarship for aggregate marks in physics, chemistry, and maths. Kindly put your hands together, teacher, dear parents and teachers. Ms. Bokare Vaishnavi. Ms. Bokare Vaishnavi for securing the highest marks in civil engineering. She gets a late Jairam scholarship. Mrs. Geeta Memorial Scholarship to Ms. Salvi Pranali for deserving and a hard-working student in standard 11th and 12th. Kindly put your hands together, dear parents, and let us all rock with your round of applause. Late Father Pancratius Pinto Scholarship is awarded to Ms. Patil Arya for the deserving and hard-working student. Now we start with the SSC, now the high school. We have Disha Doot, the student from standard 10th, who secures SB Thorat Scholarship for the highest marks in standard 9th, Panduram Code Scholarship for the highest marks in standard 9th in English, T.H. Karande, the highest marks in Hindi in standard 9th, the VB batch of 1989 scholarship, highest in maths, science, and highest overall percentage. She also bags the Pratibha Gunashilan Scholarship for general proficiency. So, dear parents, kindly put your hands together for such a meritorious student. We have Sambhav Manleja, who bags the Sitabai Ramchandra Chowdhury Scholarship, highest in Marathi in standard 9th. Thank you, Sambhav. The Veena Iyer. Now we invite Veena Iyer. Mrs. Sitabai Ramchandra Chowdhury Scholarship, highest marks in Marathi in standard 9th. The Jeevan Sarvan Scholarship, hardworking student in academics in standard 8th and 9th. We have Abhinav Gulapuri on the stage. He bags the late Mrs. Shevantibai R. Bhatt Scholarship, highest in mathematics in standard 9th. VB batch 1989, highest in maths, highest in science, and highest in overall percentage. Kindly put your hands together. And also the Sachin Panwalkar, highest in mathematics. Yes. Now we have Abigail Cardoza with late C.R. Kuloli Scholarship, highest in social science in Standard 8. Miss Flori D'Souza Scholarship for the best Christian girl in the high school from Standard 5th to the 9th. Mohit Barne with late H.P. Ramchandra Scholarship with the best all-round student of Standard 8th. Kindly put your hands together. Yes. Raghunath. Ritika Nair, CDA Marathi Scholarship. She secures the highest marks in mathematics, Standard 7. Shreya Saha bags the M. Rajkumar Kothavle Scholarship for the best all-round student of Standard 7. Ishan Takaune bags the late Master Mawa Srinivas Scholarship for the most hardworking student of Standard 7th. Sanvi Zadgaonkar, Mrs. Parvati Kulkarni Scholarship to be awarded to the student in the high school for outstanding performance in music. Isha Kadloya bags the Swami Ramaswamy Iyengar Scholarship for the best actress for outstanding performance in our school, as well as in dramatics. Arya Mutta bags the Padmaja Bhatt Scholarship to be awarded to the best sportswomen in the middle school. Now I ask our parish priest to do the honors. Father Adams, please give away the certificates. We have Malar Darekar, who bags the Mrs. Padmaja Bhatt Scholarship for the best sportsman in the middle school. Shravani Zoshi bags the Mrs. Nalini Ugar Scholarship to the best dancer in the program staged in the school, the high school. Rion Francis, Mr. Anthony D'Souza Scholarship is awarded as the best Christian boy in the high school from Standard 5 to Standard 9. Neil Dagde bags the Mr. Andrew Korasani Scholarship to the student of the high school displaying the best sporting spirit. He's the sportsman of Vidyabhavan. Kindly put your hands together. Anushka Satish bags Mr. M. Malikarjun Scholarship to the best MCC cadet of the school. Abhilash Pawar bags the P.V. H. Gaukar Scholarship, who excels in general knowledge, always winning competitions at inter-house and inter-school level. Kindly put your hands together. Saksham Garg bags the Master Nikhil Vivek Dhavle Scholarship for consistently faring well in computer science. Arya Navghani bags the Mrs. Surekha Pathak Scholarship for the first and outstanding in Marathi elocution competition for Standard 9th as well as Standard 10th. And also the Niranjan Chandraship Scholarship. Ishanandani bags the Sharat Chandra Mehta Scholarship for the best and the highest securing student in English in Standard 8. Gauri Kamble bags Mrs. Tarulata Mehta Scholarship for securing the highest marks in Marathi language in Standard 8. Kindly put your hands together for Gauravi. Tanvi Kamat. She bags the Balaram Bandari Award Scholarship for the highest percentage of marks in Standard 8th, 9th, as well as in Standard 10th. Kindly put your hands together for Tanvi. Ronan Sequeira bags the late Mrs. Josephine Devota Scholarship to the best Catholic student. Kindly put your hands together for Ronan. Rima Rodriguez bags the Josephine Devota Scholarship for the two best Catholic students. So Rima is one of the Catholic students, and kindly put your hands together for Rima. Show the certificate. Sumayat Mule bags the AR Rangachar Scholarship to an enterprising boy of Standard 7th. Kindly put your hands together for Sumit. Janice Robert from Standard 10th bags the Korean Christian Fellowship Scholarship. She is the best Catholic student in the high school. Sanvi Tank bags the late Mr. Madharao Belsare and Mrs. Malati Belsare scholarship. She's the best dancer in the high school. Kindly put your hands together. We have Gurnur Singh Garewal, who bags the 1989 scholarship. He secures the highest in maths and also secures the highest in science, as well as the highest overall percentage in Standard 9th. Kindly put your hands together. And thank you, dear parents, for applauding our students, our meritorious students. Keep clapping and praying for them. Thank you so much.
Yes, congratulations to all the students.
Pune. People may not call it as a city that dreams, but surely the city where dreams are born. It is considered to be the cultural and educational capital of Maharashtra.
Referred to as the Oxford of the East because of the number of educational institutes present in the city, Pune has become an educational hub of India.
In 1850, Savitribai Phule and Jyotiba Phule established the first two educational trusts which emphasized on educating women. They firmly believe that one woman educated is equivalent to educating one whole family.
We Punekars believe that education is not just about learning and acquiring knowledge, but also helping and supporting people to believe in what they learn.
So, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up your seats as we have our very own students enacting and emphasizing on the empowerment of women through education.
Chris are invited for an educational fest held in our very own Pune University by Professor Rajesh Chauhan, wherein all the schools, colleges and universities are invited. Professor Rajesh heads the English department in Ferguson College, and Aditya happens to be one of his favorite ex-students.
Good morning, Professor.
Good morning, Aditya. I called to inform you that the fest will begin at 5 p.m. sharp. Please be on time.
Yes, sir. We'll surely be there before time. Just looking forward to meet you and your friends. Chris, are you ready? SPPU is very nearby. We'll be there in 15 minutes. And Ihan will meet us at the fest.
Okay, let's go.
Aditya and Chris have now reached to Savitribai Phule Pune University entrance, where they meet Rehan.
Hi Chris, hi Aditya.
They all bow down in front of Mahatma Jyotirao Phule statue.
Let's hurry up, both of you. I'm very excited to meet Professor Rajesh. After so many years, I'll be meeting him. You know, Chris, this fest is organized by SPPU, my postgraduate college. And Professor Rajesh was my favorite English teacher in junior college.
At the entrance of the university hall, they are greeted in a traditional way.
Ayushman Bhava. Hello Aditya, how are you my boy? It's so nice to see you after such a long time.
I'm doing very well in US, sir. I'm very excited to meet Professor. I'm very overwhelmed to meet you after such a long time. Hope you are fine too. Meet my school friend, Rihan. And Chris, who has accompanied me from US. And he'll be staying with me for a week and then he'll be flying back to US.
Hello Rehan. Hello Chris. Welcome to India my boy. Hope you enjoyed your stay up till now.
Thank you, sir. The experience so far is overwhelming. India and moreover Pune's culture and history is so intense. I would like to thank you for making me a part of this educational fest.
Come, let's take our seats. The program will begin at any moment now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the educational fest of our Savitribai Phule Pune University. Today's theme is about women empowerment and women's right, and women have taken the initiative to put up this program. So let's begin our program starting with a dance performance by our very own, well-known Ferguson College students.
Come on students, give in your best.
Great performance. Well done, Ferguson College students.
Well done students, keep it up.
What a performance, marvelous. Professor, your students have performed so well. I have heard a lot about Ferguson College. Aditya never stops talking about it.
Oh, thank you Chris. They are my pride. You know Chris, Bal Gangadhar Tilak along with Gopal Agarkar under the Deccan Education Society were the founders of Ferguson College. Here, we are equipped with all sorts of courses, may it be in the field of science, arts, or commerce. You name it, and we have it. Boys, let me introduce you to my good friend, Lieutenant General Cruz. General Cruz. Lieutenant General Cruz completed his doctorate from the Armed Force Medical College and specialized in medicine. He was also a part of the Indian national hockey and boxing team as their official doctor.
Oh Rajesh, thanks for appreciating me. You know, Armed Force Medical College, that is AFMC, is the most prestigious college of medicine for those who aspire to become doctors in defense. We also have a command hospital, which is biggest hospital in Pune. Oh, I forgot. Let me introduce you to our young blood, Major Shruti. Major Shruti, please come here. Meet Professor Rajesh and his students.
Good evening, everyone. Nice to meet you all.
So, Shruti, you have majored in which subject?
Oh, no. I'm not a subject major, but it is my military rank. After graduation, I joined the Indian Armed Forces. And once selected, we have to complete 9 months of training at the Officer Training Academy in Chennai. I feel so honored for being able to serve our nation. Do you know about the College of Military Engineering?
No.
CME is established in 1943. It is a technical and Tactical Engineering Institute of Indian Arms Corporation of Engineers.
So audience, hold your breaths for the next breathtaking performance from the most renowned university, Symbiosis University. Performance.
Friends, did you see my students performing? Weren't they amazing? Simbi rocks!
Ma'am, I'm curious to know more about Symbiosis Institute. Ma'am, can you please tell about it?
Yes, sure. Symbiosis is a multi-campus deemed university started by Dr. S.B. Muzumdar in 1971. This institute provides equal opportunities for both Indian and foreign students to work together, to perform together, and to enjoy their free time to exchange their cultures and values together. Don't you think it's wonderful?
Oh wow, it's an awesome university, ma'am.
Rajesh, excuse us. I would like to introduce Major Shruti to my other colleagues.
I think I should excuse myself too.
Chris, how was the situation of the pandemic in the US?
Well, it was pretty horrific in the US. How is it in India, sir? Oh, I think the best person to answer this question would be my childhood friend, Dr. Stuti Arora. She works at the National Institute of Virology. Dr. Arora, could I please borrow you for a second? So Stuti, Chris is originally from the US and he wanted to know what was the situation of the pandemic like in India.
Oh well, from where to begin? As you know, I work with the National Institute of Virology. During COVID, our department was working full-fledged around the clock. All my co-workers as well as my students were putting all their efforts to ensure the smooth testing of the thousands of samples which were being provided to us on daily basis.
So informative, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Meanwhile, students from different schools and colleges come to take autograph of the most famous personality, Shabana Azmi. Shabana Azmi is daughter of Shaukat Azmi, is a very famous, versatile and acclaimed actress of India and is also an ex-student of film industry who currently works on the social platform fighting for women's rights.
Welcome to the Educational Fest, ma'am.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine.
So ma'am, I have heard that you have become a full-fledged social reformer. Could you please elaborate more on that?
Sure. In a patriarchal society like ours, women have to fight for a seat at the table. Boys are privileged over girls from birth. Equal opportunity and access to both girls and boys must become the norm.
Very true, ma'am. You're absolutely right.
So ladies and gentlemen, here we come to the last performance of the day. Coming up next Coming up next, the performance will be a feast for your eyes and ears. So without any further ado, let's call upon students of Spicer College. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for Spicer students. Since Shaban Azmi is a very busy personality, had to take leave from the program.
Those were my students. Great. Keep it up.
Sir, your students were indeed wonderful. Could you tell us something about Spicer University?
Well, Spicer University, Pune, is a big part of global 7-day Adventist system of education, consisting of 50 universities, hundreds of colleges, and thousands of schools spread on almost all countries of the world.
Thank you, sir.
I hope everything is going on well and nobody is facing any problems, right?
Oh, hello, Mrs. Shubhada. It's so nice to see you after such a long time. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Nice to meet you too.
Boys, Mrs. Shubhada Pathak is a professor at the Savitribai Phule Pune University.
Ma'am, I had a doubt. Why was Pune University renamed to Savitribai Pune University?
So, let's talk about our very own Pune University. So, Chris, our University of Pune was renamed to Savitribai Phule Pune University in 2014 in the honor of Mrs. Savitribai Phule, who in 19th century India was the greatest social reformer. Savitribai Phule Pune University and its various affiliated colleges have around 1400 students from over 102 countries. So Chris, do you know what it is also called as? Come on everyone, the Oxford of the East.
So ladies and gentlemen, now we have come to the culmination of our educational fest. We would like to thank everyone present here for sparing your valuable time with us. Professor Rajesh, Aditya, Rehan and Chris are in the university campus where Rehan takes their leave. There they meet Simon Smith, who happened to be Professor's best friend.
Hello, Simon. How are you? It's so nice to see you after such a long time. Vidyabhavan, right? Yes. Meet my student Aditya and his friend Chris. So Simon, I have heard your school has started some new construction work.
Yes, as the world is expanding, so is Vidyabhavan. We are now preparing to provide our students CBSE board as well. Our educational institute belongs to the Pune Dacian Educational Society, under which many renowned schools and colleges are enlisted.
I also recently heard that the city church has completed its 225 years. I didn't know we had such old churches in Pune.
Oh, lovely. This is my favorite topic to talk about. You know, boys, the land on which the city church was built in 1792 was gifted by the then Peshwa Savai Madhavrao II in appreciation of the services of the Portuguese soldiers enlisted in his army. And that's how Pune got his first church.
Come on, let's talk more over a cup of tea. You remember that old place where we used to go? Chal, chaha piyala jao. Boys, we'll take your leave. Hope you enjoyed the educational fest.
Thank you for giving your valuable time, sir.
Professor Rajesh leaves with Simon Smith.
Seriously, Aditya, what talent the students portrayed. It's my good luck that I have arrived to India and especially to Pune at the right time. The culture, the history, all the educational institutes are so vast. I won't be able to cover up all of this in such a short span of time.
Yes, Chris. You know, it's not just about the big colleges and universities that we have and are proud of. We really have around 150 plus year old schools like Bishop School, St. Anne's School, Kamyani School for specially challenged students, and many more. This list goes on and on. You know, Chris, in Pune, we have SSC board, CBSE board, and ICSE board. Students have so many options in terms of education. Hence, it is known as the Oxford of the East. Pune म्हणजे ज्ञानाचे माहेरघर.
It means, how are you in the German language?
But why you suddenly switched to German?
There are two reasons. Firstly, Pune has a century-old relation with Germany. It has cultural ties with Germany. As a public symbol of the relationship, the junction on Aund Road was named Pune Brahman Maitri Chowk.
Really? And what's the second reason?
Because of the efforts taken by our principal this year, we have started with the German classes in the 8th standard.
Yes. So the students of class 8A will be presenting a traditional German song.
Kids, but everyone can learn a good deal of German vocabulary with this song. Viel Spaß, enjoy.
Grün, grün, grün sind alle meine Kleider. Grün, grün, grün ist alles, was ich habe. Darum lieb ich alles, was so grün ist, weil mein Schatz ein Jäger ist. Darum lieb ich alles, was so grün ist, weil mein Schatz ein Jäger ist. Rot, rot, rot sind alle meine Kleider. Rot, rot, rot ist alles, was ich habe. Darum lieb ich alles, was so rot ist, weil mein Schatz ein Reiter ist. Darum lieb ich alles, was so rot ist, weil mein Schatz ein Reiter ist. Blau, blau, blau sind alle meine Kleider. Blau, blau, blau ist alles, was ich habe. Darum lieb ich alles, was so blau ist, weil mein Schatz ein Matrose ist. Darum lieb ich alles, was so blau ist, weil mein Schatz ein Matrose ist. Schwarz, schwarz, schwarz sind alle meine Kleider. Schwarz, schwarz, schwarz ist alles, was ich habe. Darum lieb ich alles, was so schwarz ist, weil mein Schatz ein Schornsteinfeger ist. Darum lieb ich alles, was so schwarz ist, weil mein Schatz ein Schornsteinfeger ist. Weiß, weiß, weiß sind alle meine Kleider. Weiß, weiß, weiß ist alles, was ich habe. Darum lieb ich alles, was so weiß ist, weil mein Schatz ein Beter ist. Darum lieb ich alles, was so weiß ist, weil mein Schatz ein ist, alles was ich habe. Darum lieb ich alles, was so bunt ist, weil mein Schatz ein Maler ist. Darum lieb ich alles, was so bunt ist, weil mein Schatz ein Maler ist.
Eins, zwei, drei, los.
Melodious.
Doron, it's December. Look, the three wise men. They are going to Bethlehem.
Christmas is here, quite like the melodious strains of festive music meeting our chilly eardrums, and Christmas carols especially usher in an unique warmth and joy that brighten the winter months for all.
Christmas carols are a way of telling the story of the nativity and the birth of Jesus Christ, as well as explaining what happened around Jesus' birth. The song enables us to encapsulate and express the joy, devotion, and awe-inspiring scenes of the nativity. Christmas carols are defined simply as traditional songs that celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, sung ahead of Christmas Day. They are invariably tuneful, memorable, and magnificent. So let's go on the journey with the three wise men to Bethlehem and meet baby Jesus and then dance the Christmas polka with joy and merriment.
Long time ago in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible says, Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. Hark now, hear the angels sing, a new king's born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day.
This is the story of the first Christmas, the night Jesus Christ was born. We celebrate this day to remember the hope and joy that this tiny baby brought to the world on that extraordinary night in Bethlehem almost 2,000 years ago. Jesus' birth did bring faith and joy to the world. After many years of waiting, God had finally fulfilled his promise to send a man, a savior to the earth, to go among the people and teach everybody his peaceful and loving ways. That man would be God's greatest gift to mankind, his son, Jesus Christ. The angel Gabriel comes to Mary with greetings and good news.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nation? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? The sleeping child you're holding is the great Mary, I am. Mary, did you? Mary, did you know? Mary, did you? Mary, did you?
Mary and Joseph got married soon after the angel visited them. Mary was going to bear a child when a new leader named Caesar Augustus ordered all the people in his land to be taxed. So Mary and Joseph headed down to Bethlehem, Joseph's hometown. Mary and Joseph were tired from their long journey, and Mary was about to have a baby soon. So they started to search for a place to rest.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round your virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Joseph made a warm place for Mary to rest, and soon, a few hours later, Mary gave birth to a baby boy and named him Jesus. Mary wrapped Jesus and placed him in a manger made from hay.
Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing all the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Now, on this beautiful night, some sleepy shepherds were watching their sheep when suddenly an angel of the Lord appeared before them. Do not be afraid. I bring you good news. A child is born today in Bethlehem, a Savior who is Christ the Lord. You will find the baby wrapped in clothes and lying in a manger. The shepherds follow the star with haste and great excitement.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Oh, come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
Meanwhile, far away, the three kings were making their way through the night. They had been traveling for thousands of miles, following a bright star which had appeared in the sky. The star led them to Bethlehem, where baby Jesus was born.
We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we travel so far. Fields and fountains, moor and mountains, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright. Westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light.
Far away, a poor boy wanted to see baby Jesus, but had nothing to give. So he sang a song and played his drum.
Come, they told me,
Para-pam-pam-pam.
pa-ram-pa-pam-pam, a newborn king to see.
Para-pam-pam-pam.
Pa-ram-pa-pam-pam, our finest gifts we bring.
Para-pam-pam-pam.
Pa-ram-pa-pam-pam, to lay before the kings.
Para-pam-pam-pam.
Ram-pam-pam-pam, ram-pam-pam-pam. So to honor him,
Para-pam-pam-pam.
pa-ram-pam-pam-pam,
Me and my drum.
me and my drum.
Para-pam-pam-pam.
Even though Christ was born 2,000 years ago, he still takes birth in our hearts, homes, and families even today. This day is universally celebrated as Christmas. Let's rejoice and celebrate this Christmas by moving our feet and singing joyfully Evergreen Christmas Carol.
This is Christmas season, so there isn't any reason we can't dance the Christmas polka. Hear sleigh bells ringing, everybody singing, dancing the Christmas polka. Christmas trees and holly make everyone so jolly, and love just fills the air. It's a wonderful world for a boy and a girl while dancing the Christmas polka.
Feliz
What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on laughter's way, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Prospero año felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Prospero año felicidad. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of our hearts. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. We wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of our hearts.
Light and faith, the plan and purpose of God will reach.
Exactly. A good event never ends. It only takes a pause and keep us awaiting for the next. Before we conclude with the marvelous program, I request Master Pranav Barne of class 12th to give the vote of thanks.
Respected principal, coordinators, teachers, and my dear friends. It is rightly said that gratitude is the best form of thanksgiving. Therefore, as the college head boy, I would like to express my sincere gratitude towards everyone present here. Firstly, let us thank God Almighty for His presence and leading the program towards success. On behalf of Vidyabhavan family, I would like to thank our chief guest, Mr. Vidyabhavan, for gracing the occasion with his presence, and our dear principal, Reverend Father Simon D'Souza, for being instrumental in planning and execution of the event that is so special after 2 years of pandemic. I wish to extend our gratitude to parish priest, Reverend Father Dominic Adams, for accepting the invitation and gracing the occasion. We also would like to thank Mrs. Elizabeth Matthew and family for being with us on this occasion. I would like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Suvarna for their presence. Next, I would like to say a big thank you to all our teachers and staff members for preparing the students for the fabulous event and making sure everything runs smoothly. Our talented participants have worked very hard to make this event so enjoyable. Thank you, dear students. And of course, I thank all our dear parents for being such a lovely audience and encouraging us during this beautiful event. I also extend a sincere thanks to Mr. Godwin and team for their support and management. Let us thank Mr. Swami and team for gathering all the memorable moments for us today and yesterday. Thank you all. You have truly made this day unforgettable. Now, I request all to kindly rise for the school anthem.
We come to you from far and near, life's wisdom for to hear. With patient love, teach us to care. Our young ambitions far, and lead us in our search for truth, and help us if we turn. The echoes of your playfield tell of youthful battles fought. In winning, losing, life is spent, and lessons quietly taught beneath the shade of spreading tree. Young friendship's seed is sown within the kindly eye of age. New hope of life is born. In strength we'll grow, in love we live, in love we live. A better world we'll make. In God to hope, in Him believe. The future to explore.